right, you're gonna be laying on your side. You're gonna need a yoga block or something of similar shape. A foam roller works pretty well for this. Worst case, you could probably use like a med ball. But we're gonna be working the top leg. I want you to go ahead and flex that hip up to about 90 degrees. And then our knee is basically going to prop up on whatever the object is here. Now we're going to be working on hip internal rotation. So we're going to be taking this thigh bone, kind of swiveling it down. As that happens, the foot's going to go up. But we want to be super mindful of what our pelvis is doing. So you want to keep as much space between your pelvis and ribs as possible. So we want to keep this nice and long. We don't want to see the pelvis just hiking up as we do this movement. So again, you're thinking about nice long space here. If anything, you're thinking about keeping that pelvis and those hips kind of tucked underneath of you. All right, what this is going to look like. Step one, I want you to just contract your glute on the top side here, kind of tuck those hips under, and then you're going to really drive this thigh into the yoga block. We're swiveling it down. As that happens, the foot's coming up, keeping that space here. We're holding that for a second or two, and then we're really gonna control the lift back down. The idea for these is we really don't wanna use momentum. We wanna think about we're driving this leg through tar or mud, kind of keeping some internal tension on the hip muscles here. And we don't necessarily care how high you're lifting up, as long as we're isolating the movement, not hiking that pelvis.